Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Vlog. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I have these adorable little books from Hunky Dory Crafts. They're perfect for your winter card making, and the first one is Arctic animals, and then winter birds and poinsettias. So let's take a look at each one of these. I'll start with Arctic animals and we'll just go by each one. So Arctic animals, so cute. It comes with little background papers in it, gray snowflakes, and then it's got scenes in it. And then it's got little cutouts that you can build a scene with, and I'll show you how to do a card with that. And then it's got these adorable polar bears. I love the art in this. They're just so sweet. Look at that owl. He's so cute. And the penguins and the Arctic fox. So cute. So as you can see, lots of adorable art, and there's 144 sheets in this book, and then there's 24 different designs, and you get 6 of each design. So you have plenty of like more than one design, so I like to cut those apart and do different things with them. So let me show you this first card. We're actually going to build these cards, so I'm going to start off with them incomplete. So on this one, I'm actually going to do a build the scene. So I took 2 pieces of the snowflake background paper and just covered my card front with that. So you can see I took one of these and then the blue one, and I just glued them side by side to cover the card. And then I took one of the scenes and didn't cut it down or anything and just glued that to some pastel lavender cardstock. And I'm going to make a, oops, here we go, an easel card with this. And so I covered the inside with some white dazzle white jewel border dazzle stickers, as you can see. And so I'm only going to show about that much of the card when it's propped up like this. For some of you who may not know what an easel card is, they've been around for a while, but they're just a great staple in card making. And how you make them is you start off with a blank card, and then the front flap only, open it up and you fold that to the center, and this is your easel base. Okay, so it's going to look like this. And what you do is you just create a card front, and then you glue that to just the bottom portion of the easel. Okay, so that when you're done with your card and you have something, well, we'll just do that right now. I'll just take one of the little cutouts and I'll put it right there, and that makes a little easel with foam tape on it. There's a little prop up there. Okay, so that's how you create the easel. So what I did with mine was I just took one of the scenes, the same scene, and I took my little scissors and I just cut around the mountains, put some little foam tape on it, and then it's going to align that mountain scene with the first one, put that right on there. And then I've got my adorable little bear. Let me get my glue here. And I put a little glue. I'm using my Cosmic Shimmer Specialist acrylic glue. Putting that there. Oops, I'm going to tuck this little guy, my little penguin. Actually, I'm going to tuck him right behind the penguin. And I really love build-a-scene cards. They're really fun to do and very popular. This one has a little bit of foam tape on it for my owl. And I've got my little Arctic fox right here. And we're going to put him right there. Okay, so as you can see, I think the really fun part about this is just being able to create your own scene, and then you get to play with all your little goodies. Okay, so now I'm going to take some snowflake sequins, and we're just going to put a few dots of glue around here. And we get to have fun with all the little embellishments and put together, you know, a quick card. Here we go. And then some of the little white sequins I think are fun to play with. Put some of those, whoops, right here. Oops, got one stuck to my thumb. There we go. There we are. Okay, as you can see, just adorable. And then I'm going to put a Dazzle greeting on this. So I have a Merry Christmas Dazzle greeting. I like to use my retractable X-Acto knife just to peel that up. And we're going to put that, I'm going to see how we can get that on there nice and straight. There we go. And then if you didn't want to do a Merry Christmas card, here we go. You could also use, we have all kinds of different word dazzles. You could do winter wishes. You could also use some of the cutout words that are already in the book. Let me find some here. So that, here we go. This one's have a magical festive season. And then you've got Happy Christmas right there. So as you can see, a really fun, easy card to put together. So this is our poinsettia book. It also has 144 pages, 24 different designs, and then 6 each of those designs. I'm going to be working with this beautiful white poinsettia, but let's take a look at what's inside of this. So you've got a wreath, and another kind of poinsettia, a poinsettia wreath, some angled poinsettias, like the ones that are the borders. Really beautiful designs here. I love the watercolor look too. That one's really pretty too. I mean, you just get so many different kinds of designs for your cards. Great border. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm going to start with this one, and what I did was, using the same size, I went ahead and matted it with silver linen paper. Okay, that's a beautiful metallic paper. And then from Dotted Duos number 3, I like the little green polka dots. So we're going to go ahead and glue this right on the front. All right, and then because I have 6 each of this same design, I went ahead and I cut out the poinsettia from another sheet. So just cut out the top layer, not the green leaves, put some foam tape on the back of that. And then I'm just going to align this, let's see, make sure I've got it going in the right direction. Here we go. With the one that's on my card. There we go, put that down. And then I'm going to use my clear glitter pen. This is one of my favorite embellishments. And you could do this first and then, oops. So to get the glitter to come out, you just do a little squeeze on it. And then that kind of brings out that liquid right there, whoop. And you could do this while it's still in this form, or you could go ahead and cut it out. And then I'm just going to apply this to the leaves. Gives us a little shimmer, okay? And I'm going to do a squeeze here, whoops. A little more than I wanted to have, but that's okay. We're going to use that up. Makes this go faster. Here we go, and this will give our leaves just a really beautiful shimmer that is isolated to just this one blossom. Oh, I got a little air bubble there. All right, so I love that shimmer. All right, so we're going to let that dry. While that's drying, I'm going to add some silver jewel dazzles. I like the little fine thin ones here. Go. I'm going to put that right across, oops, get that right on the center, right across the top. I like to secure them on one side and then pull them straight across. I'm also going to use some more of these silver Merry Christmas dazzles. There we go. I love the pearlized silver on these sheets, and they have a gold outline on them, which is just really pretty. And what's also great about these is once you lay them down on the paper, they will be permanent in a minute, but it gives you a couple of seconds to change your mind there. I want mine a little closer. There we go. Oops, see, now I'm too high. So the fact that I can reposition these for the first minute or so when I lay them down before they really stick is absolutely great. There we go. I like that better. All right, and then I'm going to add a little silver bow right up here on that dazzle border. A little bit more of my glue. All right, and then I want to add some sparkle to the center of my poinsettia. So I've just got some silver stickles. I'm just going to put a dot on each of the dots on the center of the poinsettia. There we go. There you go, so pretty. And in fact, I think I'm going to just go ahead and add a few more dots of sparkle. There's some little dots of snow in the background on this paper, and I'm just going to do a few dots of stickles, and that's going to take about 10 minutes to dry. There you go. All right, this little book is called Winter Birds, and it's got 144 pages, 24 different designs, and 6 of each one. So if you like one particular design the best, you could make 6 different cards. Or you could do the technique which was what I'm doing, where I'm cutting apart the elements from one particular paper and using that in different ways. So cute. You know, I don't know much about birds. In fact, I don't know anything about birds, but these are really pretty. And I bet one of them is a little chickadee. I do know that's a cardinal. And that's about the extent. All right. So I'm going to use this one, whatever this adorable bird is, and I'm going to do some tearing on the edges. And I find it's when you're trying to do a real controlled tear like that, where I'm not trying to get into the image, just little short tears will do it. So this is what I want to end up with. And then I also have a card. This is Cutesy Christmas paper pack, just the red dots and also the red stripe. And I just cut away about a ½ inch from the bottom edge of my card. And so what I'm going to do with this is put it here, but before I do, I want to do a little element of snow around the edges. So I've got this Sparkle Puff 3D embossing powder, and I want to take my watermark translucent ink pad, so it's just clear ink. And I'm going to take a piece of cardstock, just a piece of scrap cardstock, and I tore the edge. And the reason I'm doing this is if I just, I don't want to use my ink pad just directly on the paper, but I don't want to get all these little oval marks and edges on this. So I'm doing this so that when I put down my snow, I'm going to have sort of a squiggly, more natural edge instead of a bunch of ovals. Okay, so I'm just going to take this edge and really just masking like a frame around the edges of my bird paper. This. And I want to be careful not to get that covered on the actual bird. All right, now I'm just going to take this, do a little sprinkle around the edges. And I don't want heavy, heavy snow. I want a little bit here and there. Oops. And All right, just tap off that excess. All right, just gonna move that right out of the way. I'm gonna take my heat gun. I'm gonna let that heat up for just a second. All right. Okay, so that's done, and I'm going to go ahead and put some glue. My glue bottle dried up a little bit there. There we go. Put some glue. Go, and then I just took some green jute twine. Oops, didn't make contact with my paper good enough. There we go. Some green jute twine. I just made a little loopy bow. I'm going to take my bow and I'm just going to glue it right there among those twigs. And then I'm going to use some tiny words and phrases Christmas Dazzle stickers. And I'm just going to pick out, let's do Winter Wonderland. Here we go. And we're just going to place that right here. Got a little bit of a center in my E, so I'll just use my X-Acto knife to pick that off. Go. Well, fortunately, I can just pick that right back up. There we go. I got a little center there. There. All right, there we go. So now I can also add a couple of little snowflakes again for my little snowflake tin. And just have fun with these embellishments. Just a couple. Oops. All you need for the finishing touches. Okay, so there you go. Easy card, fun to play with the embellishments. That's what I love about the Little Hunky Dory books, is it gives you a great platform to just play. So make sure you check out the money saver that we have on these today. It's a great deal. And if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you check out the links below in the description. And that'll take you back to paperwishes.com so you can check out the money saver and other great videos that we have. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.